Hello, my name is Fizban and I welcome you in my new regular ordinary Minecraft survival game. Few tweaks in graphics here and there, and shovel or two of coal into my rusty PC and we can go. We spawned on plains biome with many grass blocks around, so I will collect seeds from them as we move and explore our surroundings. I have in mind few adventures we could do together, build many things and discover as many fun things as we can in this new world. Also learn some redstone, because I know basics, but there is so much more that I could learn in the process, so it's a very good idea. Okay, I'm playing vanilla game with no mods or texture packs, but I intend to install a few aesthetics later on. I tweaked a few graphics here and... okay, we need some basic tools first and an upgrade fast enough so we may have spot to spend the night. We will need axe, pickaxe, saws and some fueled torches. And we need to find us some sheep to kill. Okay, there is our first tree to cut down with our hands and turn it into a crafting table and into tools. While we do this, let's enjoy the background illustrative music that I acquired by courtesy of Mr. AesTheryon. After this, we have to focus on what we're doing. Of course, as in the new world, I am not doing it where I should, so I made that crafting table here instead of placing it where I actually wanted. So the first tool made, and I have to move it. Because, you know, when you learn, you also make silly mistakes. Or maybe not mistakes, maybe it's just how everyone plays. Okay, we have a crafting table, so the tools now. Let's make a hoe, because we have those seeds. We will plant them here on the shore. And yes, I will speed up a little bit, so the most boring and grindy part will be not an entire video, but only a part of it. And now let's get our first achievement here. We have those seeds planted. Not enough, of course, for the entire field, but we will get more later on. Of course, few placements like campfire or furnace or other stuff I will do off camera, because not everything was recorded perfectly at the beginning, but everyone starts somewhere. Now I'm removing that first layer of dirt here, and we have our stone here. We need few of those Stone Age here, so our second achievement actually, and we will dig as many as we need here. 13, 14, I believe, for furnace, pickaxe, axe of course, and a sword. This is what we need. I will speed it up a little bit, and after that I will place everything in the correct here. Yes, that crafting table. I should use basically that book to use proper recipes, but it's sometimes fun to make those things like organically, using only your common sense here. And furnace on top, already I'll place it, later at the campfire there, but now we have to move to get way more starting resources. We have only few hours, it is like less than 10 minutes, so let's use that time to get most of that stuff here. And there's 1, 3 second, third, and so on. I will probably speed it a little bit, but you know, when you plan your first starting house, if you don't want it to be a small 4x4 hut, you basically need to get a lot of wood, and more than one type, because oak is maybe not boring, but it's just a one type of color you can use. So, and we have only oak and birch here, so I'm gonna take some of both types of wood here, and also everything else I can see in the vicinity, like those leaves here and those fallen leaves here, and maybe some flowers. And I also am checking here what type of animals I can find. It would be the best to find sheep right away, but it's not always that easy. But I believe in a few moments I will find some, because there are always some sheep. Also, even on the hard difficulty, that game is relatively very easy. So, and it forgives all your mistakes, even if you lose everything. Getting back up is so easy that there's no problem here. Okay, there are some sheep here. That 3 of those. That one, that small one, I've hurt by mistake, but I thought that I won't leave that child running. So let's make a quick thing with it. And now we have enough wool. I will make that bed of camera perhaps, but we will now focus on that basic grind here. Let's speed up a little bit. I told you that birch will be required because, you know, different colors. Every building will be bland without some more things added to the palette here, but as a starter house it doesn't need to look fancy. I am cutting more of these trees, and after that, when I will be on my way, I'll try to get more seeds in the process. Oh, I lost my axe here, so I cut the remaining part with just my hand. I've got those eggs here. I got some frenzy with these seeds and flowers here, and as I approached my base I found this pig, and I dug this hole here to hide it for future pen and stuff. So it will be our first animal to be bred and made food out of it. I need now some torches to light this area around me in this small mine I have here, and to gather these parts of other things here. This area is the best for us to build a starting house, so let's place a marker here so I could show you the progress when I build it, and turbo building here. I am fixing some ground here and basic pillars. I'm building rectangular shape with basic roof here, but frame is the most important part at the beginning. Also the floor. I told you about different types of wood that will be needed, and this is what I am doing right now. The birch wood on top and on the walls, and oak as a frame and the roof. So I also made a few mistakes up at the beginning there, so I had to punch it, but I forgot about the axe, so I just punched that a few pieces by hand. Also got the seats there. And oak for the roof, because I would like to have a darker roof than rest of the building. In the meantime, I will probably get other types of wood, so I will upgrade this house to make it more interesting in the sense of palette I use here. But now it is so basic so that I could just have a place to stay and keep my inventory, because as you know, when you play Minecraft, the chest monster is getting a real problem. And of course I need some of these. I should actually dig this whole sand island here to the bottom, but this is right now only to get glass. You see that I've got, while digging below, I've got some iron, so it's already smelted. You know, when you record stuff like this, we mostly record way more than we actually should, so we actually use it like a puzzle of sort to make something that is interesting. Like here, I got this wood, I checked this cave below, but I am not prepared yet, as you can see. No armor, no protective gear of any sort, only that copper I am digging right now, and one or two pieces of iron there, and that's another day of building the house. That copper, when I'll smelt it, there will be our first armor. But now, you see how many items we need to build a simple house? This is common thing. When you build a house in a real life, or anything actually you build with materials, there's always irrational, you may say, a very high number of items you will need. And we also think that no one bag of concrete or two will be enough, but it's never enough. It's always a too small amount, and we need to get more. So I placed some first chests, those furnaces here, so I made small stuff, and a door, of course, and some blocks to the ground, and a little bit of an interior. But I now have, at this point, I have no idea what to do with the attic part, so I basically close it down. I light it up only, so nothing will spawn out there. Maybe some storage system later on, but right now I'll just lock it and close it, so it won't be a problem for me. And yes, and the roof is birch, of course, but it should be darker or something like that, but not a problem for today, for me today. And okay, here I need some diorite, because I thought that the wall around our house would be white. The fence around that house would be good from diorite. And it looks quite cool, but we need a lot of them, of these blocks. I also don't have a stone cutter yet, but basically I should make it at this point. But maybe later, as this house will be finished. Let's light everything up and place some flowers, few decorations, maybe these paths here. It's all, of course, to be rebuilt later on if we change our mind, but it's good for now. Also, I'm gonna empty my inventory from those unnecessary items, not because if I make a chest for it and I drop it there, it will be forgotten by me. And also basic chimney with trapdoors and a campfire up there, and it does its job. We need more chests, basically. More chests, more tools, some trapdoors to secure that campfire here. And this is my house. One thing I did outside recording off screen is that those accessory parts on the roof, I've upgraded it so it won't be that flat, because it was way too flat and nothing was going on there interesting. But here we are. This is the basic beginning thing I am doing here. Of course, we will upgrade later on, but now it's very simple, very cozy, very good starting base. But we have another thing to do. We should explore. We should get other types of wood. We should get animals, maybe to find ourselves some interesting stuff here at the beginning, of course, and we'll see what's where to maybe plan ourselves new adventures here. Okay, we have first copper, so let's make ourselves some armor, and will it be enough? Maybe. Probably we will find some other types of armor in chests around, on sunken ships or other stuff, but it's later as problem. Or maybe not a problem, maybe just a part of exploration. Another time, another moment when the sun sets in review. This is our house. You see that upper part of the roof? Yes, this was made of screen. That's why my armor is also a little bit battered, because yes, a few times I fell into the campfire and I was a little bit... yes, details, yes. I should do this better next time, but this is a part of process of being a new YouTuber. You just make things up. Oh, and here the basic closet, and that's a table. Yes, I lose track of my ideas because this is what I am. I do this. I talk, not with any sense, but even this particular recording was made few times because I sometimes know what to say, sometimes don't. And I don't want it to be exactly perfect. Okay, we need this food. We have some fish here, all killed in a sea around us, because this is actually quite a big sea that you will see later in this first video. Okay, I am making myself more fuel here. Of course, I know it would be way easier to just go down and dig some coal, but I thought that it wouldn't be that interesting for you to just watch me grind this stuff. Grinding is good for Twitch and for streaming services, but here we need some action. We need that things go fast and change, so you would stay with me and not to go away to do other things. But you'll probably do it. You probably do it anyways. Oh, yes, I placed that lightning rod up there, and it in a time of day or two it just changed into the green one. So it aged so fast, and there was no rain. Weird. I also made that small bridge out there for this little rivery thing out there, but that rivery thing is like few blocks. It's very deep, but not much of water to the sides, so I'll have to expand it later. So terraforming will be other thing that we have to do. So we are now on exploration, but I am going here on the shoreline, along the shoreline, to check what I can get here. I found some sugarcane, those cows. I will import them later on with a boat. So we will have animals to get more leather and possibly an enchanting table as fast as possible, because I would like in the second video to just go to the nether and focus on doing these things that will get us closer to the end part. So we may focus just on building with elytra on our backs and other stuff. And now, here, some funny things. A ship that was sunken down here. Lots of people dead, and we are here to collect what's left of those guys. What we may find here. Maybe something good, maybe something bad. But I first need to learn how to get inside. I've found so many of these in the recent years playing Minecraft, because I play for like 15, 16 years. 1.8. This was my first version of game I'm playing, and this particular here is 1.20.10, and even in 10-20 minutes from now you will see that the server version changed here to 1.21.11. So that Mount Mayhem theme with spears and stuff will be here in this particular gameplay, even in this video, because of course this as this is my first video, I made all of these in few days. It wasn't just one day gameplay. But look what we've got here. We've got some trims, potatoes to plant them, and all this place, all this ship was and is useful for us. And there's the last chest here that I need to get to it first, but I was trying to get from that side when these windows on the side of the ship were way better than this deck part here. Especially because we don't have tools good enough to just dig through it and while in time that we have with that air we can do with that one breath. So now some paper, we have map, we have a buried treasure, and this is a funny thing. I found this buried treasure map here and I looked at it, but I forgot to learn where are our basic directions now, so I only checked that the sun is about to set, so we have not much time right now. But if I would focus on those directions, I would know that this treasure is very, very close to our starting base, to our starting home. So it would be great to just go back and get that treasure. But what I know nothing. I just play the game and make mistakes, especially when I am stressed about doing right things here and recording it in the way that it will be interesting for you guys. Of course, I am easily distracted, so I was going to explore, but I got myself more wood. Why? Because the night is coming and I need a bed. And of course, I left my home for exploring without a bed. So I made another one. And it is a common issue with me. You will see that it will happen more than one time in the future. Actually many times. So, more cows here, more animals. This is a first ravine here. Not big, I suppose, but deeper inside this cave. I believe there will be fun things to get. Possibly easy fuel or iron. And now here I've got some flowers. I'm leaving these animals without especially killing them, because I actually don't like to slaughter all animals in the vicinity. I've had few times when I went in my different worlds on killing spree to get enough leather to make myself an enchanting table. But I think it will be way easier and more interesting for me and for us actually, to focus on interesting stuff and adventuring, not just running around and killing animals. I can do it just by by breeding those animals, so it will be all made at home. And here we have our first spruce tree. Spruce trees are, by my opinion, the best types of trees possible, because that color is great with everything basically. Most types of stones and so many more stone, what more? Andesite, tuff, every type of tuff, bricks. I don't think that red will be that bad. I mean clay bricks, like clay bricks, netherite bricks, stone bricks, etc., etc. All of these are perfect for it. So if you, like me here, have so many spruce trees around, just get it. I'll also later on probably upgrade my home with this, with these blocks. And now, as you see, I am speeding through the forest because it's not that great for you guys, unless it's of course a stream, but it's good and very calming for me to just explore it and enjoy it. And I'm going in a circle, so in my right hand you see the map, and you see that I am closer and closer to the treasure, and I noticed that my starter home is right here, right now. Just now I've learned that I shouldn't go in circles. I could just go back and dig the treasure because it is so close for me. But what's done is done, and we may focus now on digging through all the sand here and trying to find the treasure. I should also build place like little camp around here, because I have one shovel right now. It's definitely not enough, because that treasure can be deep on the bottom of the sea, or here in that mountain on that island side here. But you never know, and that X is large enough that it may take you lots of time to just dig through it and find it. And it's sometimes very easy for me to get those treasures. You will also see this in the future, because I like those treasure maps and I will dig through them quite often. But right now, this particular treasure wasn't that easy for me. Also, some drowned guys just appeared, and I was able to kill my first mob here. But look at this. Lots of sand, and even that I've got this iron shovel here, it will take most of it to just dig through it. But I placed a chest, so I will store all the sand, all the kelp, all this gravel, so it will be reused by me later on. But you see, my inventory is cluttered. I have so many items, and it's not good when you're exploring, but you never have enough inventory space. That's why those bundles they introduced a few updates ago are so useful, because especially at the beginning, if you have lots of items, this is very good idea. Okay, we are close to that treasure. I believe it's like a few strokes of that shovel and we will be able to get to see what's in that treasure, and we will slow the footage here so you will see what's inside. And I believe we will have what most people get in these things. Oh, that's the place. That's the moment when I killed my first monster. Monster Hunter achieved, and now here. Few blocks after all this digging, and we have some gold, we have few first diamonds, we have iron. I've got the later on off camera to clean this mess here, to get that chest and dig it out, because this is a server installation, so few other players possibly join me in the future, so I would like them to not be bothered by those treasures that are actually not there. So I'm gonna clean this mess. I'm gonna plant a sign here that there was a treasure map here, that was a treasure, and it was dug out by me, so no one will waste time digging through here. As you can see, I am getting for the rest items. Food is good at this moment, no matter what it is, but of course Heart of the Sea and those potions are just things to hide in my home, but not to use it right away, because no Nautilus shells and those potions are not good right now. We have a monument nearby, but we will maybe find I will show it to you in the next 1 or 2 videos when I get respiration as an enchantment, so I'll need to make a decent enchanting station first. But so let's forget about it right now. But now let's get back home and let's put all this stuff we got into our home. As you can see, we are back. We have our stuff cleaned into our chests. Everything is in basic order here, but I was thinking about doing a map of the area, and I forgot about it almost immediately. So, because that's how it goes, I have an idea and I just focus on other things. But this idea will be back here. Right now we have some coal, we have some copper to smelt here, we can get ourselves more stuff to get ourselves more torches. We'll get all those tools that may be useful in the future, because this is the part when I am going to do some basic exploration. Exploration, but focused on finding villagers, maybe some other interesting stuff. Oh, that campfire will be useful here, so we may be able to build a fast camp. To, you know, when you're out there in the night and you have no source of light and the zombies are almost everywhere, that campfire is really useful. It actually prevents mobs to spawn in the closest vicinity, so it's not a bad idea. Oh, you see, those spears, we may craft it, so between the moment when I've got back from that treasure digging and this particular moment, I've changed version. I upgraded my server engine, and we have now 1.21.11. We have some stuff here to smelt. We have decent amount of food. I made a little pen there, but not inhabited yet. My animals are in that hole that I dug for that pig I found in the beginning, but there's only that pig right now and a little chicken, because I also cracked those eggs we found in the beginning. Grinding spree when I got those trees and everything. We also have to plant this sugarcane. We have also other things to plant, like berries I found earlier, but we'll do this later on when we place other pens for other animals. Right now we have to go to our little voyage. We don't have a spare bed right now, as we should have, because I lost that previous bed I made in the forest. No, I didn't lost it. It is on that island right from here when the treasure was, but it was way easier for me to get bed from my home, even though I was swimming exactly in that direction. You see, there is that bed on the right, and I should get it and not to take the bed from my home, but silly me. That's what I do. Okay, so we are sailing, we are sailing, or rowing along the coastline here, and first thing, I've had some iron with me, and I saw these turtles here. So I made shears and basically used my time to breed those guys. It's good to have more turtles in here to get them shells later, because I probably use that helmet with from those shells to explore that ocean monument. But now let's feed those guys here, and let's make some fences around here so they won't wander around. They will wander around either way, because they will just go into the water and swim. I'm not leaving hanging trees here. Let's get back to the topic. We are not very afraid about losing these guys, but I would like zombies to have other places to go and not to trample those eggs in here. I'll probably forget about this place for a while, but later on it will be easy for us to make something useful from it. But it's good to make some barriers around here, so these guys will be safe. higher here because zombies are smart guys, and no, maybe not that smart, but their pathfinding will make them cross this path. So let's light this up, and we will be going. I am almost done here, so we're gonna be moving. Oh, hello little guy! In my single player world, where I've had that world for like 2 years, 3 years now, versions were changing frequently because I've updated the engine almost instantly when a new add-on was released, and I can't find any Nautilus armors. Even I flied like 12,000 blocks, 13,000 blocks from my base, and I explored only closest vicinity. But here, where this is a new server, new world, and only 1.20.10 at the beginning, they are everywhere. We have okay, let's focus on what we have here. This is our portal, and it's in actually great shape, so I will come back here later to explore the nether from that exact point, and maybe I will even expand this. Think of it, this is a ruined portal. Let's make it fancy. I'll get more netherrack further on, some bricks, some other stuff, and let's make it fancy. But it's future us problem. Now we'll still have to explore surrounding area and check for villagers and other interesting stuff here. We have a snow biome here, snow tundra, and lots of ice behind those trees there. Let's get some snow, because I believe soon enough we're gonna get ourselves a happy ghast, so it will be fun to get them. Very useful things, those happy ghasts. I've learned it after watching some Hermitcraft videos. When these guys explored the stuff, it was so funny. So okay, so we're swimming along this. It's not a shoreline, this is like iceberg field here. Okay, nothing very interesting. I am turning my head here and there because I'd like more sunken ships. But I can't see anything yet. I'm using geographical directions here, so I'm trying to swim west along the shoreline before, but right now west. So our returning angle would be as easy as possible. You will see later on. I'm frequently using directions according to the position of the sun to find myself around. I'm not a great fan of compasses and maps, because maps have a limited area of coverage, so I'd rather just know where am I, using basic common sense here and directional awareness. Okay, the sun is about to set. We need to place a camp somewhere and spend the night. We have a shoreline here, so let's get out from that boat. And yes, and we need our bed. We need a campfire, maybe some torches around, because yes, maybe we will return here later on, or other player will use this place for his starter base. It's maybe not that great, but as you may see, it may be useful. I like this moment when sun sets. Look at this. Those colors. I should have greater screen resolution and render distance, but maybe after upgrading my computer when it no longer will need coal to work properly. And there's another portal here. As you know, gold and piglins and trading with those guys, you know. Good idea at the beginning. And I'm running still west, if possible. I've got some few things because I still think that I may need that blocks to maybe build another hut around. Also to have something to trade with villagers, because I have that idea that all of us, when we get into the Minecraft, we just rob those villagers. See, we just go inside, we pillage all their wheat, all their resources, and we never give anything in return. We just take them as inferior creatures to be robbed by us, and I don't like it. So here I am playing differently. I took just one carrot and planted some of these kelp so they have something in return. One carrot because I can plant it, and I've cleaned this tree here to free that one villager because he was locked inside. Also I've checked those traders there, and there was one librarian with PS 4 in his enchantment books. Look at this. This is a structure made and spawned outside the sea. These structures are ruined city, ruined village, just ruins, and I love them. Especially because I like excavation. I like getting all those shards possible out there and easy access to those building blocks here without smelting everything, because you know, to get those green bricks you need at least bricks and some vines. That's how it's called. But nevertheless, it's easier to just dig it from here, like copper items made and taken from trial chambers. One more thing, here I heard and was attacked by a drowned with a trident, and this is the first part that I've learned that my armor is not enough. But I placed a few things here to make myself secure, even if I die, not to lose my inventory. So more important stuff I just place here and not to chase these things around if I die. And set a spawn point, and then I'm gonna go there and try to hunt this guy. Why? Because if I want to explore all these ruined buildings here, this guy will be trouble here. All of these drones, so I need to kill them. Also, I've put on me that golden armor from chest in the ruined portal, so it would have thorns, but it's not enough. Because this guy hits like a truck. And I died. But I was prepared. I was prepared. So, basic armor, thorns on legs, head and torso, basic weapon. I don't have boots here right now. I've had it, but they are like floating on the water out there. But oh, let's eat that apple. There are so plenty of these around, so I will be safe with this. But this guy just won't work here. Why? Because this drowned and free armor pieces with thorns are enough to just kill this guy without my actual interaction. He will hit me like 1 or 2 times and will disappear. Or basically die, but it won't give me his trident, I suppose. But these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys, 6 out there. We need to clear this area first if we're gonna focus on exploring and digging all that interesting stuff from this place. I am thinking about tearing this place down later on for the building blocks. Actually, every of the building of these, because they just litter the surrounding area and they just have to go. Oh, right now I checked these armor properties, and golden armor is basically better. Also, it's enchanted, so even if these guys will hit me, it will hurt them more than it will hurt me. I am not very good in using the crit attacks, but I don't think they are right here. Sometimes this plus appears on that sword below my targeting cross, but I am not very good at this. But no matter, in the single player world, or even here when I have PvP off right now, it doesn't matter what I am doing, it's way more than enough. Okay, so let's get this stuff possible. Also, I see these prismarine blocks out there. Oh, only one block I won't destroy when digging through this place is, and maybe more than one, will be those lanterns, because I love these blocks. I don't want them shattered, so I will wait till I get Silk Touch enchantment, and only then I will get it. But right now I want to excavate these funny things I can get here. But I have almost everything. I have sticks, I have copper ingot, but I need some feathers, so we need to find ourselves a chicken. But in this biome, it's probably few chickens around here somewhere, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how many blocks I can see to be excavated. I would like rather not to damage them in the process, so I only dig through the first layers to just see how many of them I can see at a first glance here. And I think it should be enough, but still I need that feather, so let's think about getting out and basically finding and killing 1 or 2 chickens. I will turn down these blocks first. I sometimes think about rebuilding these buildings to the nice and let's say reconstructed form, but maybe not these in particular. I will find another ones to salvage and make something useful, interesting with these, because this is specific architecture that I could use in my future builds, and just imitate those buildings and try to build maybe entire village or a city with those. I am thinking that my first mega base here will be like an Aztec temple, so these towers could be used on the edges or the corners of it to emphasize that other structures were built there. Also, some of these buildings have that colorful terracotta, glazed terracotta, that yes, it is very ornamental, cool looking. Yes, let's use simple language here, because as you can hear, English is definitely not my first language, and it will be something like this happening more often than just now. Okay, let's get back to business. Few chicken. First, negative, just egg and meat. Maybe there's more around here. Hello, die, he died. And we have a simple way to get ourselves the first brush and to excavate what we have here. And I also mistakenly got to the second building than to the first one. Okay, let's drop unnecessary stuff and make ourselves the brush. Okay, we are gonna lose these things here because they are not necessary right now. Later on I am going to get back here after rotating to the base and to get all of this stuff and to clean the mess. No chests lying around, no beds or crafting tables left behind. Let's drop that littering part, because I believe there's nothing worse than hanging trees, floating trees with their trunks just cut off without cleaning the rest of the tree, and other clutter. It's good that we have the first pieces of emeralds here, because it's good. It will be good for our first trading here. Okay, and here what's in the chest. We can also use this chest for the temporary storage for later on. So, let's say that digging through gravel with carrot is a funny thing, that you actually can do this in this game. You dig stuff with a carrot. Worst thing would be to dig stuff with a fish, raw fish. Okay, yes, we can do this. We can cut the largest tree in the forest with a herring. But Mojang never thought about adding herring or other types of fish into this game, so we have to work with cod. Or salmon, but not those tropical fish, because these are too small and too colorful and not edible, or maybe edible but not healthy for you, and herring would be way more tasty, and I am bragging about fish. So maybe let's stop here. We're gonna dig through this gravel here. The brush will be enough, but we actually are looking for more blocks to be excavated, and as you can see, few buildings here are like grown into the ground. So I believe that if we dig into the shoreline here, we will find other parts of this building hidden inside, and that's what we will probably get. And if we get here, when there is air, we will be able to dig it easily. Also coal, so there will be some fuel for the future us, and from the shore it will be faster than from down below. But the night is coming. We should do it fast, because the night will get us. We should go to the bed right now. It's okay, another another thing here to be dug out. It's good that you sometimes get those iron tools, especially in my present situation. I have few tools with me, mostly stone or some copper tools, but one or two iron pickaxes when you have not enough iron at the beginning may be really useful. So, and oh yes, I found that spear in one of the chests. So what do you do with chest? You just stick the pointy edge into some zombies or things. At this moment, exactly when you are watching this, I am just before watching them videos with guys that were playing with the spear. So as an old guy, because I'm like 43 years old now, I am saying no to all new things, but it's not a good idea. So I was thinking about, let's wait, don't use this right now, watch it, watch like other people play with it, learn about it, and then use it. Because this particular weapon, if you use it just like it is, I just pick it up, and if I tried to kill a zombie right now, I would be very disappointed, because the damage is not great. It's like, what, 2, 3, 4 points of damage. I knew nothing about speed properties of damage here, that the faster you go, the stronger you hit. But this is something I've learned later on, and it would be very good for me to not make a prejudice against things that are just because the things are new. So I just waited my time, took my time, and focused on what I can do right now. So I found most of these items here to be excavated, and I brushed them out. And here's another chest, and as you see, another Nautilus armor here. There are plenty around these ruins. In most chests there is something like that. That means that, as I've said a few moments ago, when I was going through my single-player world and trying to find those things, finding an Nautilus armor was a hard thing, actually. Even though I traveled so far away from my starting point, from my base and farms, to areas that were not loaded previously, there was none of these. I found one iron armor in my single-player world after 1.5 hours of searching. It basically took a lot of time to find at least one. But here, almost every chest on this world, almost every chest have something. Maybe they were... I have to check it. Maybe they were introduced in the version that I've started this server, like 1.20, 1.10, and actual creatures were just later. Or maybe not. Maybe it was just easier for the game creators to just make it easier like that. Or just pure RNG, we don't care about this. Still, I am digging through all this stuff here, and I want these glazed terracotta here, because they will look great in if I make a frame or something to future starting cards with these videos, or for these videos. So I am right now digging through these sides here. I will get some blocks possible. Maybe I will find more blocks to be excavated, but as you can see, this takes a lot of time when you have no respiration, and I totally forgot at this point that there's a magma block here, so I could just replace it and use it as an air source down there. But I figured it out way later, so you'll probably see it in the next video, because I will be back here and I will clean all this mess here, and I'll take all these blocks from here. I will of course cut it, so you just see before and after, because the grindy part is basically better for Twitch. and streaming services. Also, I will use... Oh, you see there? I should just move a block to the right, and I would have enough air to breathe through this entire process, and not have to stay in here. Especially not to throw this stuff. I could just put it in the chest or something. But I wanted that pottery shard that was floating around. See, there's a block giving me air, and I forgot to use it. Only right now. But in that block was only a hole. We don't like that block. We don't like it. You're giving me a hole. I have plenty of holes. Or maybe not. See, here's another building that was sunken here. The funny thing, this guy had enough air to just be there and not to suffocate. He had just one air block for his head, and he just stayed here. I should have named him, not to kill him, and leave him here as a pet. But it would be a bizarre thing to do. Still, I just killed him, and I have no problem for the future me here. I want that last excavation block here, but another hole here, so we're not interested. And we found this chest, another spear, of course, some coal, some wheat, useful stuff. But we will get back here later. Right now we should consider getting back to our base, because we have enough stuff that would be left here to retrieve them later on. So let's pack up, let's get a few important things, the rest we will take later on, maybe off screen. I don't even know right now, but we have to move, because we want to go back home. It's already a long video, but first one will maybe like this, but next I'll probably make shorter, maybe 30 minutes, not to waste your time too much. Also here I'm trying to get back home, and I'm a little bit too far to the north, and I will find myself in the wrong place, in the place where we found that icy biome before. But a little course correction and we will be back home. So, you know, if you like it, that slow ASMR, if there is a word like this, try to find me next time. Like it, maybe subscribe if you can, if you want, and find me next time. I will definitely post more videos and make it a regular thing for me, because this is a learning process of something new for me, and maybe someone else will find it interesting enough to maybe do something for themselves, or maybe just to enjoy someone talking to them about the game he's playing, and he will be spending some time with me. I will also get better with my English here. And this is my home. It was easy to get back here. I should plant this one single carrot here, and let's turn these leaves into bone meal here, because we can get leaves so easily that we never needed to acquire them in the first place. I should leave them, pack those chests within those ruins, but I did it anyways. Mistakes, but it's okay. More carrots to be planted, and it's time to finish this first video. So thank you all. Like and subscribe if you want. Comment, of course, whatever you like, and we will see each other next time. Goodbye.